Hi kids, hi parents, hi grandparents, hi to whoever else is watching Essendon Baptist Kids Online today. Welcome to our program this morning. Oh, it's really nice to be back with you all today. I've had a few weeks, lolling around, not on the beach though, just at home. But Linda's been holding up the fort and doing an amazing job as she does as our pastor for families with children. But I think you may have noticed that Linda's not here at the moment. I am expecting her. I don't know where she is though. That's the only thing. She's been here every week with everyone, hasn't she? You guys have seen her every week. She's always come. She always, when she commits to something, she always is going to show up. But for some reason, she's not here today. And I don't know what's happened to her. She might be running late. I'm just not too sure.
Kathy, sorry, I'm so late.
Oh, here she is now. Phew. I was beginning to think I might have to do this by myself.
I'm so sorry, everyone. I was running so late today, but I am here now.
Oh, that's so good. And look, my puppy's got his friend now.
Yeah, they're cute together.
Excellent. Oh, I'm so glad you turned up. I was just explaining that you had been here every week, even while I was, sunning around at home doing not a lot. You have been here week in, week out. You're so committed and it's so fantastic that you have been. And then I was starting to worry, thinking, where are you today?
I love it. I didn't want to miss it, but I was just running so late and I thought, Kathy's probably wondering where I am, but I'm here now.
That is so good, so good. And I mean, that's what I love about you, when you say you'll do something, you do it. You're so trustworthy.
I try.
It's fantastic. Well, you've come right in time. We're just about to watch a video about a man called Noah. Some of you might have heard of Noah. He's a man that was in the Bible and he loved and trusted God. And today we're going to learn about a few promises that God made to him. So let's have a little watch at our video and see what you find out about Noah.
God's story, Noah. So part of God's story is about Noah, and it begins like this. First, let's start at the beginning. God created the world to be the most perfect home, with mountains as playgrounds and oceans as swimming pools. Then God made people to be like him and to live in it. And he wanted us to play with animals and explore jungles and be close to him forever. It was perfect. But instead, people ran away from God. They hurt each other. They ruined the perfect home God had built for them. The Bible says this made God really, really sad. So sad, in fact, that God decided to wash away all the evil and meanness and cruelty in the world by sending a huge flood to destroy everything, to get rid of all the wrong things and the people who kept doing them. But there was one guy who followed God. That's right, Noah. God had a special rescue plan for Noah. He told Noah to build a big boat called an ark to stay in during the flood. It had to be big enough for Noah's wife and kids and at least 2 of every kind of animal on earth. So, pretty big. And Noah had to build it in the middle of dry land, which means his neighbors probably thought he was crazy, or at least a little weird. Kids, sometimes following God looks a little weird. We're okay with that. Anyway, looking weird didn't stop Noah. He knew he needed to be rescued. So he finished the ark and waited for God to bring the animals. And God brought them all right. Just imagine what those neighbors thought when they saw an entire zoo strolling through their yards. When Noah's family and all the animals were inside, God shut the door. Then, the Bible says God opened the bottom of the ocean and the windows of the sky. We don't know what that means exactly, but we do know it was tons of water. It rained like this for 40 days and 40 nights. And the rain wasn't the worst of it. Once the water stopped, it didn't go away. Noah and his family sat cooped up, floating in the ark for over a year, just waiting. And waiting and waiting. Did we mention they waited? Well, when the tops of the mountains finally started to show, Noah sent out a dove to see if there was dry land. There wasn't. A week later, he sent the dove again. The water was going down. A week later, Noah sent out the dove one last time. It didn't come back, which meant it had found a home. Noah and his family could leave the ark. The very first thing Noah did was build an altar to worship God and thank him for his rescue. And God made a covenant with Noah, which is like a very special promise. God promised never to destroy the earth with a flood, even though he knew humans would keep right on doing wrong things that made him sad. God put a rainbow in the sky to remind Noah that he would definitely keep this promise. And just like God rescued Noah, he would one day send his own perfect son, Jesus, to earth. Jesus would take the punishment of all people. Then, God could be close to everyone who wants to follow him. And that's the story of Noah. So, in case you missed it, here's the quick version. God made a perfect home. People ruined it. God was sad. He planned a flood and a rescue. Noah built an ark. Animals came. It rained. Noah waited. Dry land appeared. Noah worshiped God. God made a promise. God sent Jesus to rescue us. And that's a part of God's story.
So that story was really interesting because the story of Noah teaches us something about God and who he is and how we can trust him. So we know that God always keeps his promises. And if you're not sure what a promise is, well, a promise is when you say you're going to do something and then you actually go and do it. That's what a promise is.
So, although I was running a bit late, I did promise that I was going to be here, and I did come. So I actually did manage to keep that promise eventually.
Yeah, that's right.
And it's actually about trust. Who's making that promise? And do we believe that that person's going to do it? And this story of Noah shows us that God keeps his promises always. If we can trust him, if he says he's going to do something, then he will.
Absolutely. I mean, God told Noah that he was going to save him and his family, and he did. And he promised that the world would have a new start, and he showed that. And after the flood, God promised never again to flood the earth like he did that time. And that's true. And the special thing about that promise was that God actually put something physical that we can all see now. He put a rainbow in the sky. How amazing to think that he put that rainbow back after that first flood, and we see them now to this day.
And every time we see it, we can remember that God always keeps his promises. I think we've got a song about that now. That God always keeps his promises. His promises are true. So let's listen to that now.
Hi, I'm Julia.
And I'm Becky, and we're going to teach you a Bible verse about God's promises.
So in Genesis 9:13, it says, I have placed my rainbow in the clouds.
It is a sign of my permanent promise for you and to all the earth.
Secret, it's not a fairy tale, it's not made up. Jonah was in a whale for 3 whole days. 1, 2, 3. The great
So we hope you enjoyed that song, learning all about God's promises and rainbows. And in the Bible, in the book of Genesis, it talks about Noah's story. And in Genesis chapter 9 is the verse that God speaks to Noah and says how the rainbow is his promise. And every time we see it, even now, it reminds us of how faithful God is and his promise, not just to Noah way back many, many years ago, but his promises to us now. It's such a beautiful reminder. Now, I don't know if you've noticed anything different about the stage now, but you might notice that we've got a bit of a rainbow happening on our stage at the moment. That's because we're going to play a game with you. So what we'd like you to do is just go and grab items of different colours. Now on our wheel here, Linda's made some different colours. We've got orange, yellow, red, blue, black, pink,
Green.
And Linda's going to explain how we're going to play the game.
So to play the game, you need to find something in your house that is each of these colours. It might be a t-shirt, maybe it's a mug, maybe it's a toy that is these colours, and we're going to move around your room and act as animals while we're doing that. So Kathy's going to show us what we're going to be doing, and let's just see where it's pointing at the moment. This is our pointer here, and it's pointing to a monkey and the colour blue. So Kathy is going to show us.
I can spy some blue things down here.
She's going to be a monkey and she's going to the blue.
I think monkeys want to go for the banana first, but all right, I'll go to the blue. Can you do?
Very good. And then we're going to spin and see where she's going next. Oh,
Snake.
She's going to be a snake to red.
Ooh. Well, I can see some red on... Oh, the red's right behind me. That's why I'm thinking, where is the red? So it's not a long snake journey. I don't think the footy was in the ark though, do you?
All right, let's see what we got next.
Tiger.
A tiger to red. Maybe you can be do a tiger from red.
Well, do you know what? And I'm going to change the colour myself. Just like you. If you don't have red, doesn't matter. I'm going to be a tiger over to pink here. Give someone in your family a big roar.
A duck to green.
Can you see the green? Can you be a duck? I'm not going to go right down because I'll never get up. Quack, 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 quack. Oh, red again.
A snake again.
Maybe you want to get down on the carpet and do it.
Red's very popular. Let's try again. A jellyfish.
A jellyfish? Like a jellyfish. Oh my goodness.
A jellyfish to blue.
You can make it up. Bloop, 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 bloop. I feel like a noisy butterfly.
A bear to yellow.
Some of you guys might be able to do bear walks. I can't do bear walks.
Where's yellow? Can somebody see yellow?
Oh, over to the bananas. Hope you can be a bear.
You
I choose. Woohoo! I get to choose to dance around and go to red. Kick the footy.
To red. Okay, let's see. One more.
Maybe you can do this one, Linda.
Meow.
Meow. Can Linda be the cat?
Meow. Meow. With my tail. Over to pink. Meow.
There you go. Maybe in a minute I'll spin the next one for Linda up. Maybe if she gets to choose, she might do cartwheels across the stage. But we're going to go to Damo now, and he's going to do a few songs about animals. So keep up your animal actions and animal noises and enjoy these songs.
Okay. Hi there, it's me, Damo, and I have a song for you. It's about not judging a book by its cover, which kind of means not looking at something on the outside and thinking you know what it's like on the inside. And it's called the monkey in the water. Really. It goes like this. Well, the monkey fell in the water. I really hope he can swim. Yeah, the monkey fell in the water. I'm gonna have to rescue him. Well, the monkey fell in and he couldn't get out. There's a crocodile there snapping all about. The monkey fell in the water. I'm gonna have to rescue him. Shall we sing it again? Well, the monkey fell in the water. I really hope he can swim. Yeah, the monkey fell in the water. I'm gonna have to rescue him. Well, I want to jump in and I want to help out, but there's a crocodile there snapping all about. The monkey fell in the water. I'm gonna have to rescue him. Well, you can't judge a book by its cover or a crocodile by its skin. The world is full of surprises. At the water, just don't jump in. 'Cause the monkey fell in and he couldn't get out. There's a crocodile there snapping all about. The monkey fell in the water, but the crocodile rescued him. Well, the monkey fell in the water. You know that monkey can't swim. Yeah, the monkey fell in the water, but the crocodile rescued him. Yeah, the monkey fell in the water. You know that monkey can't swim. Yeah, the monkey fell in the water, but the crocodile rescued him. Yeah, the crocodile rescued him. Yeah, the crocodile rescued him. Oh, give yourselves a big clap, everybody. That was wonderful. And remember, always be safe around the water and don't run around the swimming pool. I'll see you next time. Bye.
Oh, we're back already. Sorry. I just spun superhero, so I was doing the superhero action. Sorry.
Thanks, Damo, for entertaining us with songs about the animals. Did you do the actions at home? You're probably really puffed out now, but it's a good time to sit down and maybe you've got some activities at home that are that involve animals. Maybe you've got some dress-ups or some masks that you can maybe colour in or make yourself at home. Some dress-ups, maybe you've got some animal friends who might like to watch the church live stream with you on the couch. You go and find them and line them up, and it can be fun to watch together. Well, thanks very much for joining in with us today, and let's all remember that God always keeps his promises. As he says in Genesis chapter 9, the rainbow reminds all of us of God's promises. Have a good week and we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye, guys.